have the department in Government Institute of Technology, East Madhavi. Today, we are going to deal with the subject Sheetfed object machine. This is the third semester subject of the 18 curriculum. In this semester, in this topic, we are going to deal with the topic printing unit, and the subtopic is types of object language. In the previous lesson, we clearly discussed about the structure of the blanket, layers of the blanket, the working requirements of the blanket, the process of blanket selection. Before going to know about the types of blankets, we just recall whatever we learned in the previous class. The structure of the blanket is having different layers. Minimum 4 different layers blanket will have. The first layer is the topmost layer is prepared of synthetic rubber, and the back layer is made with cotton fiber. That is called cotton fiber. In between, the second layer is made up of plastic, and the third layer is made up of foil or any sponge material, which gives compression to the blanket. The working requirements of in the working requirements of the blanket, we learned about the surface properties and the by increasing the softness of the blanket, we will get a high quality print. That is high hot tone dot gain, dot production. And if we decrease the softness, we will not get a good quality print. But the problem is that if we increase the softness of the blanket, there is a problem of sheet releasing character. That means the sheet hinges into the blanket. It uses a sheet releasing capacity. So the manufacturers of blankets, they compromise in between smoothness and roughness. They prepare the blanket. Then we discussed about the blanket selection. At the time of selecting a blanket, we have to keep 4 things in our mind. The first thing is the type of printing. For what type of printing we are using that blanket? Is it for newspaper, magazine, or a calendar, or a greeting card? What is the type of work? The second point we should keep in our mind is that on which substrate we are going to print. The third one is which ink we are going to use on the blanket. And the fourth one is the speed of the press. We discussed about all these things very clearly in the previous lesson. Now we are going to know about, in this class, we are going to know about types of blankets. There are 5 different types of blankets are available. One is hot blanket, soft blanket, medium blanket, sandwich blanket, special blanket, and then we are going to know about the purpose for which the blankets are used. The 5 different blankets we have seen, for what purpose they must be used. We are going to know about that. After that, we will be knowing the priming. What is the meaning of priming? And how priming is performed on a new blanket, and what are the problems with priming and their remedies, and how to take care and how to handle the blanket, care and handling with the blanket. All these things we are going to know in this present class. Now, initially we will discuss about the types of blankets. In this, basically, there are 2 basic types of offset printing blankets. This we discussed in the previous class also. One is conventional blanket, and the second one is compressible blanket. In conventional blankets, they will not compress at the nib. That means at the time of taking impression, they will not compress. At that time, we found many problems. But nowadays, everybody are using compressible blankets. Because of this compressible blanket, the print quality also improved, and many other problems like low spots and blanket damage, such problems were also reduced. That's why nowadays we are using this compressible blankets. These are now we are going to know about the types of this compressible blankets only. The compressible blankets are the most popular blankets today because of better smash resistance. This what is smash we will discuss in the next class. Just you have to know the smash. Better smash resistance. The compressible blankets are the most popular blankets today because of better smash resistance that result in longer life and wider packing length. So nowadays the compressible blankets are most popular. The reason for that is it has a better smash resistance and it has a longer life also. Then the five different types of this compressible blankets are hard blanket, soft blanket, medium blanket, sandwich blanket, and special blanket. Now we are going to know about all these five different types of blankets. What is hard blanket? What is soft blanket? The hard blanket has 80 to 85 degree shore hardness. Shore hardness is the measure which we use to calculate the hardness of the blanket. Here this is having the 80 degrees to 85 degrees shore hardness. This is the highest shore hardness blanket which we have in these five different types of blankets. It has suitable formage and a rough surface of the paper. It has a suitable format and a rough surface of the paper. This blanket gives good sheet release with coated and plastic stock. So coated papers and for plastic stock, it has a good sheet release characteristic. The main characteristics what what a blanket should have is sheet releasing characteristic. One is the sheet releasing characteristic. The second one is good reproduction of half tone dots, and then transfer of ink properly to the substance, from plate to blanket and blanket to substance. The purpose of this hot blanket, this type of blanket is mostly used in high-speed presses and metal decorating. But for metal decorating and high-speed presses, these hot blankets are used. And the dry oxide needs hot blankets for resisting heavy pressure of a relief image. In dry oxide, I think you might be knowing about dry oxide. To make you understand, I will explain you a little bit. Normally, oxide will have the main principle of oxide is these and water repel each other. In this, the non-image areas are water recipient and image areas are invisible. There is no physical separation. But whereas in dry oxide, we will not use any dampening solution on the plate. But then there is no physical separation, and if you are not separating the image and non-image areas chemically, when we applying a whole plate will receive the ink. You should not have it. That's why in dry oxide we etch the non-image areas of the plate. Then the image areas are in relief position. Whatever the ink we supply will be taken by the image areas, and that image will be transferred onto the substrate. Isn't it? So when the plate and the blanket have contact, there will be a high pressure because on the plate there are image areas and means relief positions and depressed positions. So to withstand that heavy pressures, we need the hot blanket. So in dry oxide, we should use hard blanket, and in high speed metal presses and metal decorating also, we need to use hard blanket. The uh, Shore hardness of this blanket is 80 to 85 degrees. This is the highest shore hardness. Then the second one is a soft blanket. This blanket has 60 degrees to 65 degrees shore hardness. It is suitable for low-grade uncoated wrappers, polythene, polythene sheets, and metal frames. This blanket has 60 to 65 degrees. This is the lowest shore hardness of the blanket. 80 to 85 degrees is the highest shore hardness, and 60 to 65 degrees is the lowest shore hardness. So this is 60 to 65 degrees shore hardness blanket is called as a soft blanket. This type of a soft blanket is suitable for low-grade uncoated wrappers, and polythene sheets and metal printing. Then the purpose of soft blankets is these blankets are used for printing of large solids. Large solids in the sense the heavy inks, the transfer of heavy inks is called as large solids. This type of soft blanket is used to transfer the large solid solids. They are used in printing presses, and then soft blankets are used for metal decorating. Even in metal decorating also we use the soft blankets. Then medium blankets. Medium blankets have a shore hardness of nearing 65 degrees to 70 degrees. This blanket hardness is suitable for super calendar paper. If we are using a super calendar paper, you should select a medium blanket. Isn't it? When selection of blankets, when we discussed about selection of blankets, one of the criteria to select a blanket is the substrate, the type of substrate. Here, on the basis of the type of the substrate, we divided blankets in these 5 categories. If we are going to print on a super calendar paper, the medium blanket must be selected. The shore hardness of this blanket is 65 degrees to 75 degrees. Then, this blanket gives a good balance in the production of soft goods and solids. For solid production, soft blankets must be used, but medium blankets can reproduce even soft tones and solids and soft tones. This is the normal jobbing blankets are used with a wide range of soft, coated or uncoated fabrics. So, different types of soft we can print. By coated papers and uncoated papers also we can use this type of blanket. It is used for metal decorating and plastic things. Then sandwich blanket. The sandwich, the name itself is telling it is having 2 layers of a rubber blanket. This blanket has 60 degrees to 70 degrees and 70 degrees to 80 degrees of shore hardness. It may be grouped as sandwich blankets. For printing heavy solid jobs having 60 degrees to 70 degrees shore hardness is used. For fine half tones, 70 degrees to 80 degrees shore hardness blanket is preferred. Then, some of the vehicles of the inks are not suitable for ordinary blankets. This is a special. We are discussing about a special blanket. Some of the vehicles of inks are not suitable for ordinary blankets. We have seen 4 different types of blankets: hot blankets, soft blankets, medium blankets, and sandwich blankets. But these 4 blankets are not suitable to print with some of the inks. Those 4 blankets are categorized according to the substrate we are going to print on. But here, if we are thinking about the ink, those 4 types of blankets are not suitable. Here, on the basis of the vehicles we are using in the ink, decide the type of the blanket to be selected. For that purpose, a special blankets are used. Some of the vehicles of the inks are not suitable for ordinary blankets. For example, Sheetfed and fixed inks require special blankets. Blankets are also available in different deformation and the mist has the effect of changing the surface field of the blanket. Here, when the nip, we discussed in the previous class about the point nip, the point of contact between two cylinders. If it is a blanket and infusion cylinder, the point of contact is called as nip. So when the two cylinders are rolling together, there is a nip. At the mixed area, the blanket will get deformation. This blanket deformation of the mix has the effect of changing the surface field of the blanket cylinder. Results in image with subsequent lowering of printing quantity. Because of this deformation and the surface changing of surface field of the blanket cylinder, we get a subsequent lowering of the printing quantity. The compressible blanket has been developed to minimize surface deformation. The conventional blankets have such type of problem, whereas this compressible blanket will not have such type of problem. That means the lowering of a printing quality. This is achieved by providing blanket with a spongy compressible layer in which air walls permit the rubber deformation. In the previous class, we discussed about the structure of blanket. In that, I clearly explained how it works. Air walls, how they allow the deformation of the, how they control the deformation of the blanket. This type of blanket is to improve half-tone reproduction. This type of compressible blanket improves half-tone reproduction than conventional blankets. This also improves the lower surface temperature and high speed presses and smash recovery. Improves the lower surface temperature. When the blanket cylinder is rotating, it produces definitely certain amount of heat. The heat may affect the rubber surface of the blanket. But when there is a air void in between the layers, the air will go out and will come again. So in this process, the blankets are to be are cooled. Because of that, the temperature also will reduce. And smash recovery. Smash recovery we will discuss it in the next class. Here up to this, it improves the lower surface temperature and high speed presses. Then you can just see the how the blanket is different types of blankets are. I think you understood the blanket and the types, how the shore hardness and what is the then. Next, we are going to care of blanket. What type of care must be taken to the blanket? In this, initially we are going to know about the timing. When we want to take care of any type of blanket, we have to start from the beginning of the new blanket. Not only at the time of using the blanket, but in the initial stage itself, we have to take care about the blanket. The procedure what we do to this new blanket is nothing but priming. It is called as priming. What is priming? When a new blanket is used, it may absorb a portion of the new solvent. always you should remember that the blanket is having contact with the plate cylinder. When it is having contact with plate cylinder, it takes the ink and the moisture from the plate. When it receives ink from the plate cylinder, the solvents in the ink may be penetrate into the blanket because the texture of the rubber is porous. So the blanket may absorb certain portions of the ink solvent. This causes thin ink rag to rise and produce smooth sheet release from the blanket. Because of this solvent absorption, the main characteristic of a blanket, that is sheet release capacity, that will be reduced. So it should not happen. For that, what we have to do when this occurs, especially with large solid images, blanket priming may be an advantage. So to get rid of this problem, we have to do blanket priming when it is a new blanket. How the process will be done? Priming performed on a new blanket, as I said. An ink solvent or distillate reducer obtained from the ink supplier is wiped over the new blanket surface. On the new blanket surface, the ink solvent or a distillate reducer, which is supplied by the ink manufacturer, should be applied on the surface of the blanket. It is allowed to soak into the surface for 2 or 3 hours. So once it was applied, we have to leave it for 2 to 3 hours. By that time, the surface takes or absorbs the solvent. Then this may require replenishment from time to time. This type of procedure has to be repeated 2-3 times. When the surface saturation has been completed, the excess solvent is removed with a dry cloth. There will be a point where the surface will not absorb any more solvent. And in this juncture, the surface saturation has been completed. The excess solvent is removed with a dry cloth. By wiping with a dry cloth, the surface of the blanket will be cleaned from the excessive solvent. Then, the blanket surface is dusted with a French chalk. Why this should be done? French chalk. I think you might be knowing about the French chalk. What is the French chalk? That is a lubricant. You must be knowing about French chalk. The main purpose of lubricant is to reduce the friction between two surfaces, two moving surfaces. Here, where are the two moving surfaces? The blanket is contacting with the first step. So those two are moving surfaces. If the movement in between these two surfaces should be free, then there should be a lubricant. Normally, lubricants are solid lubricants like liquid lubricants like oils, um, semi-solid lubricants like grease. All these things you might be knowing. But what is a solid lubricant? Here we need to use a solid lubricant. I think many of you, all of you, I can say, all of you might be knowing about French chalk, which is used in the carom board. When we are playing on the carom board, to get the free movement of the coins, we used to dust a certain type of powder that is called as a French chalk. That is nothing but a solid lubricant. We are we are giving a free movement of coins by powdering the French chalk. The same thing is done here on. The French chalk is dusted on the surface of this blanket to give easy sheet release from the surface. Then, problems with priming and its remedy. What type of problems we have to face? Priming may not be necessary with many of today's blankets, although used with a volatile solvent can be troublesome. So nowadays, whatever the blankets we are getting, for that type of blankets, there is no need of doing this priming. But if you are using yeast with volatile solvent, volatile in a sense, what is the meaning of volatile? Volatile means the solvents which evaporate when it is open to atmosphere, just like our nail polish remover. They, if I put a nail polish bottle open to atmosphere without a lid, after a few hours, the total amount of nail polish will be evaporate. Those are called as volatile solvents. Even use sometimes we use a special type of special types of solvents which will evaporate quickly in the atmosphere. So when we are thinking on when we are using that type of inks on the printing unit, the inks which is transferred from the plate will be transferred onto the blanket, and in this time the solvent which is volatile in nature will be evaporated and the ink will pinch the blanket. We have to face certain problems in that situation. Inks with such solvents are absorbed into the blanket during the run. These inks evaporate quickly when the press is halted to leave a high tag on the blanket. So when the solvent in the ink is evaporated, automatically the tag of ink will will be increased. So if the tag of the ink is very high, the image may not or the ink may not be transferred onto the substance. This is a big problem in the press. When the press is started again, the increased tag may create sheets are there. So by using this high tag ink, if I start running the press, because of this high tag, the web or sheet must be saved. What type of remedy? This type of problem is remedied either by washing the blanket with distillate. So, by washing the blanket with a distillate which is supplied by the ink manufacturer, we can easily get rid of this type of problem. Then, to spray distillate over the blanket while the press is on scroll just before printing. Before printing, normally the press will be in a crawling condition. Crawling means I think very slowly. So in this time, if we spray this type of display over the blanket, then we can reduce this problem. Then, so I think what is priming you got an idea. Priming is nothing but when a blanket is used, it may absorb a portion of the ink solvent. This causes thin ink lag to rise and produce smooth sheet release from the blanket. When it occurs, especially with large solid images, blanket priming may be an advantage. An ink solvent or distillate distillate reducer obtained from the ink supplier is wiped over the blue blanket surface. It is allowed to soak into the surface for 2 or 3 hours. This may require replenishment from time to time. When the surface saturation has been completed, the excess solvent is removed with a dry cloth, and then the blanket surface is dusted with a French cloth. Now, some certain type of problems with priming and their remedy. Priming may not be necessary with many of today's blankets. So, nowadays, blankets are coming without priming. Although ink with a volatile solvent can be troublesome. I explained what is a volatile solvent. Inks with such a solvent are absorbed into the blanket during the run. These inks evaporate quickly on the blanket. When the pressing started, again the increased tape sheets are wet. What type of remedy we have to use? This type of problem is remedied either by washing the blanket with a distillate or by spraying a distillate over the blanket while pressing on crawl just before springing. Then the final thing is care and handling of blankets. Proper care of blankets will increase the amount of obtainable impression. So, the care we are giving to the blanket finally gives a good impression, correct impression. That means increase the quality of cleaning. Blankets should be stored in a heavy shipping tube. So normally blankets are transported in a heavy shipping tube. Those shipping tubes only to be used to store the blankets. It is important to place only a few blankets in one tube. In one tube, very few blankets are to be stored. You cannot store many blankets in one tube. If blankets are wrapped too tightly over time, the woven vacuum can loosen and fracture. So, if a blanket is even on the blanket cylinder, if you observe, if I put a blanket on the blanket cylinder for uh, hours together, the woven vacuum, the vacuum corkage, I think the corkage which is made up of a fabric, can loosen and it may fracture also. That's why we have to loosen the blanket from the blanket cylinder whenever it is in a, whenever the press is in salt. The blanket should be stored in cool, dark and dry area. What is the purpose of putting this blanket in a cool, dark and dry area? What may be the problem? What type of problem arise if you are not putting in such conditions? Plants should be kept out of direct sunlight and fluorescent light, as it will help to prevent oxidation of the blanket surface. Why we have to put it in a cool, dark and dry area? Because the uppermost surface of the blanket is made up of synthetic rubber. Rubber has the tendency with a chemical, with getting a chemical reaction with the light, even fluorescent light or sunlight, and also it also reacts with the moisture present in the atmosphere, that is the oxygen. The oxygen it may oxidize. We should not have that. To increase the life of the blanket and to increase the quality of the impression which we get from the blanket, we need to store this blanket in a cool, dark and dry area. Only manufacturers approved blanket washers should be used to remove ink from the blanket. When the blanket is in running condition, means when we are using the blanket, we need to wash the blanket very frequently from job to job or from halting position to running position. We need to clean the blanket. We should not clean this blanket with any solution, whatever the solution we find. But only the approved blanket washers only should be used. Those washers, the blanket washers will be supplied by the blanket manufacturer. Only those blanket washers must be used to remove ink from the blanket. Fast drying solvents are best for this purpose. Even fast drying solvents to clean the blanket surface, we can use fast drying solvents because the solvent should not penetrate into the or not penetrate or absorbed by the blanket. That's the reason fast drying solvents are used to remove the excess amount of the dried ink or any cleaning of the blanket. That will be a good choice. Only manufactured approved blanket washes should be used. They do not settle on the blanket surface for long periods of time. This is fast drying solvent. They quickly dry or they evaporate. That's why do not settle on the blanket surface for a long period. After washing the blanket, a dry cloth should be used to remove excess solvent. Always you should remember that after washing the blanket with any type of fast drying solvent or a manufacturer approved blanket washes, the initial thing we need to do, the immediate thing we need to do is we should wipe off the blanket surface with a dry cloth. The reason for that is it will remove the excess solvent. If we let it be there, if we let the solvent present there itself, what happens? The solvent will be absorbed by the blanket. It should not happen. So immediately after washing the blanket, a dry cloth should be used to remove excess solvent. After use, a blanket should be rested by removing it from the cylinder and laying it on the flat surface in a dark, cool and dry area. When the machine or when the printing press is in halting condition, maybe for the maintenance or because of more jobs to be printed, if the machine is not in a running condition, and in such situations, we have to remove the blanket from the blanket cylinder and then we have to we have to lay it on a flat surface and put it in dark cool on the dry area. The reason why we should keep this in a dark cool and dry area we discussed now itself. Um, uh, to protect the surface of the blanket from oxidization and also to avoid the direct contact with sunlight and any type of fluorescent lights. We have to keep that in dark, cool and dry area. So, this practice allows the blanket to regain its former condition. So, if I keep the blanket like this, then the machine is in halting position. If I remove the blanket and keep it in a flat surface and put it on a flat surface and keeping that in a cool dark place, we can the blanket will regain its former condition. Excellent hero printing results are directly related to quality blankets and proper blanket care. So, lino printing, excellent results are directly related to quality blanket. If I use a quality blanket, and if I take a proper care to the blanket, then I will get an excellent lino reproduction, lino printing reproduction. Recent advances in manufacture of blankets have resulted in more resistant to damage by always and fewer printing problems. Nowadays, new blankets, many advanced blankets are coming in the market. They are lowering the problems which we are facing with a mold blanket and also they are very resistant to damage by solvent. When we use different types of solvents, normal blankets will damage the surface, will damage it. But whereas in the the recent advances in manufacture of blankets have resulted is more resistant to damage, the solvents, and fewer printing problems. So these are the things we learned today. Initially, we learned the 5 types of blanket: hard blanket, soft blanket, medium blanket, sandwich blanket, then a special blanket, and their shore hardness and their suitability of substance. In this, we have seen what is the shore hardness of these blankets, and what substance it can be printed. That means substance, which type of substance it can be printed. And then we have seen the purpose of which the blankets are used. Then we discussed clearly about priming. The priming is a procedure to be performed on a new blanket. How priming is performed on a new blanket. We have seen very clearly about this. Then problem with the priming and its remedies. What are the problems we face at the time of doing priming, and what type of remedies must be taken? We discussed very clearly in this. Then what type of care must be taken to the blanket at the time of printing, and when there is no work, what type of care must be taken to the blanket, and then how to handle the blanket. This also we have seen very clearly. How to handle the blanket. We cannot put many blankets in one tube, and the shipping we have to store that. Store the blankets in a cool, dry area. And then, shall we go for it, please? Very cool. Which kind of blanket has the highest show hardness? Everybody can tell, I think. The first one, hard blanket, isn't it? Hard blanket has the highest show hardness. What is the highest show hardness of this hard blanket? That is nothing but 80 to 85 degrees. What is the lowest shore hardness? That is a soft blanket, 60 to 70. So, which kind of blanket has highest shore hardness is hard blanket. The second one, which kind of blanket is used for metal decorating purpose? Soft blanket, medium blanket, sandwich blanket, special blanket. For metal decorating purpose, we use soft blanket. Which of the following should not be done when storing Lego blankets? Keep them out of direct sunlight. Do not roll them too tightly. Keep them in cool and dry area. Hang them on the wall in the Lego press area. What is the right answer for this? Always we have to keep the blankets out of direct sunlight. So it should be there. Do not roll them too tightly. It also should be there. And keep them in cool and dry area. It is also stands good. But what should not be done to the blanket? It should not be hanged on the wall in the Lido press area. This is the right answer. Okay? The D is the right answer. Then, from this today's lesson, frequently asked questions in your exams, I will give you explain briefly about different types of blankets. You have to write all the 5 different types of hardness, blankets, and their shore hardness and their suitability of substance. You have to answer. Let me tell you more on special blanket. What is a special blanket? Why we have to choose a special blanket, and when we have to choose a special blanket? Write short notes on hard, soft, and medium blankets. Write short notes on sandwich and special blankets. Give short notes on priming. What is priming? Why should it be done? Explain the procedure of priming done on new blankets. procedure. What is the procedure to be done to the new blanket? Mention the necessary care and handling that must be given to the blanket. Care and handling of a blanket. With this, we conclude our class. So in this lesson, we learn many things. You have to remember all these things. And in next class, we discuss about smash recovery in the blanket. What is the procedure of smash recovery in the blanket? Okay, so maybe bye bye. Thank you.